Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. My favorite NASCAR game ever made. Honestly, my favorite game ever made. And it's kind of rough around the edges. Doesn't excel in all the most important things to a racing game, but has such a nice charm, soundtrack, little accessories like trophies, deep career mode. First things first for this video, gameplay settings. Legend difficulty, which is as high as it goes, 10% race length, no assist, the tire wear, the pit stops, the damage, and the cautions. And all this right here, I don't think that really matters. You get the deal. But in this video, I'm going to kind of do a last to first challenge tribute to the late Coy Gibbs. Passed away the night after his son Ty Gibbs won the NASCAR Xfinity Series championship, and this is an Xfinity Series car, although in 2003 it was known as the Busch Series. You can see right here it does not have rookie tape on it, but because it's a Busch Series car and we're going into the Cup Series, that's all they have in this game, it's going to put those yellow stripes on the car. But yeah, we're going to go to Phoenix, because Coy Gibbs, he got to watch his son win a championship here at Phoenix before his passing. I've been thinking about this, sitting on this idea for quite a while. Originally tonight, I was going to get out the old PSP and do a video of NASCAR for the PSP and finish off the Race Now series, because I thought that I didn't race at all the tracks I was supposed to. Milwaukee Mile is in the game, and that's a real track, but you can't race there in the Cup Series. So the whole time I was thinking about that, but that wasn't even an option. Oh my god, this game is loud. I had the volume loud so I could get it all synced up and, you know, have the soundtrack in the background. But I guess after I'm done with this qualifying lap that I basically have to run, I can go ahead and turn the volume down. Da-da. And, the Checker Auto Parts 500. Is that the old Checker Auto Parts logo? Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen a Checker Auto Parts. It's weird. I'm just now realizing that I've only heard of that because of the game. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is on the pole. We got Bill Elliott up there. Yeah, he quit the qualifying. I'm going to set it to 7 volume. I had it to like 13. But I've tried doing this video. I've tried doing it so many times. Oh, there's Elliott Sadler. What the fuck? Okay, Elliott Sadler. Ooh. Nice. I like me some Elliott Sadler. Eminem's guy. But these AI, man, they are, what's the word? Like whenever you buy something off of Amazon and there's all the different conditions and you get acceptable and, I don't know, like someone dogs chewed up the video game's case or of a used game. That's kind of these AI. Like, these AI are acceptable. They are not good. They are not great. They are not pristine or whatever. No, like these AI, whatever that crap was just behind us, odds are that was my fault because of something that I'm just supposed to do. Like, they'll check up, smash into a wall just because you're in some odd position on the track that the AI don't know what to do with. But these AI, they smash the brakes so hard, they block you and cut you off, and it's all their fault, but they become rivals with you, and they follow that up by bashing into you over and over again. And then there's the whole alliance thing, where if you make them an ally, they will hold you up as much as possible for no reason. I'm getting passed by Mark Martin because this car is tight. I wish that was not a thing. I don't really have an option to loosen up this car, make it handle better. There's too limited with that. Like I said, I've tried recording this a few times, and I've come to notice that with the wedge and the tire pressure adjustments that you make during a pit stop, you cannot solve the issue of this car just not handling the way you want. Because the negative 0.5 wedge has the car getting thrown all over the place and sliding like crazy, damn near spinning out. And I almost did at one point, but it never actually happened. But it's so on edge, and it's distracting. Makes it hard to hit my marks whenever I'm trying to maneuver through traffic as it is. So I put a round of wedge in, or half a round of wedge in, go from negative 0.5 to 0, and then it's tight. It doesn't throw itself around anymore, but it kind of refuses to turn to some extent. And weird thing is, like, you know, I could probably take out some tire pressure, but as it is, it's already at 20 psi. If I take out more tire pressure, then I'm just gonna have tires that don't last worth a crap. So I don't really know what to do. The more tire pressure that you take out, the more in contact with the pavement the tire is, so more tire is getting worn faster. And I hate these AI. God damn! Stop holding me up for 28th place. Stop. They go from the top to the bottom to the middle. It don't matter where the heck I go. They block me last second. I get cut off and damaged and rival. Oh my god. And then you got the pit stops, which I don't feel like in quick race mode should I ever have to deal with the issue of slow pit stops and the dropping tires and running into the catch can, man. That probably, I shouldn't even have a damn catch can, man. Fuck the catch can, man. Oh! Almost ran over Tiny Lund because I didn't get down in time. Hey, Dale Earnhardt's in the Coca-Cola car. That's another thing I've been trying to take note of that I don't like about this game is that you can't turn off the legend drivers. You cannot turn off Busch Series drivers, fancy drivers. It all just kind of happens no matter what. Whether you got them unlocked or not, they show up for these quick races. And I don't like it. Mainly just because I would like to race against like a full roster of NASCAR Cup Series drivers. But at least with the Busch Series drivers, that they are presently racing, it makes sense for them to come up to the Cup Series, run part-time, and what is this bullshit here? My last attempt of recording this video, Tony Stewart won the race, and I finished second. I want to win the race. That would be really nice. Oh my god, we're coming up to 10 laps complete in the race, and what the hell is that? And I am 17th. The best I can probably do is be top 10 after the first 10 laps of the race, but it's difficult to make that happen whenever they hold you up and take up the whole racetrack. I don't feel like these are really very great NASCAR AI. I've seen a bit better in a good few games, but this is like the general consensus of what EA Sports AI do. And it is consistently infuriating. Elliott Sadler, good God, you started second and now you're 15th. I mean, you were 14th before I passed you, which that was a given, but god dang. Okay, so 10 laps are complete and I'm 14th. Not too bad. I am all over the damn track because I can't find the feeling of the car that I need. It's tight. I don't want it to be tight. I never got around to what I was trying to say about the freaking setups in this damn game is that you cannot do it in increments. You do like entire half round or full round. It's like, I want to find the nice sweet spot of like negative 0.2. That's what I would like with the wedge, but they don't have that. They have it in like later games, not by EA Sports. Dude, I could focus on the turn if they would stop turning off the goddamn track map. There's all kinds of distracting shit in this game that just doesn't stop. I want to focus on the track. I want to drive the track. I want to run my race. And they got this damn track map damage model. All that just keeps coming off the screen, and I don't want it to do that, but the L3 is underneath what I'm steering with on the left analog stick. So it just goes in and out, in and out. It's distracting, and I hate it. And the only alternative is, I guess, directional pad. That I have grown a very large attention span with this game to notice the things that piss me off with this one versus other games. I will say that with the video that I was trying to record this morning, that I can't say the video went wrong. The game itself crashed and I had to give up on the Let's Play. Which, yeah, you already saw all that with the Heat game on the Switch. But the equivalent of like the newer NASCAR Heat game versus this one would have to be that bouncing off of the apron is probably just as annoying as this thing with the mirror that keeps on popping off over and over again. It's like you're trying to make your perfect corner, and you can't touch the apron. You just touch the apron, the whole corner's fucked up. And then you got this thing with the track map where I'm trying to turn, I'm focused on the corner, and I wind up distracting myself from the turn, trying to get the mirror, not the mirror. Well, in some games it's the mirror. In this one it's the track map. And I just want the track map to stay there, not change to something else. Move. Move, Richard Petty. They're heading down pit road? I'm heading down pit road too. Ooh, Jeff Gordon, what are you doing? Don't speed in. Okay, perfecto. No damage repair. Yeah, there's the setup I'm using. I can't add tire pressure, I'll make it tighter. If I take away tire pressure, the tire's going to get worn really quickly. And for the wedge, if I take out wedge, it is ridiculously hard to control. And this is as good as it gets, and it's still not what I want. There's all kinds of other ideas if you go into the depths of the custom setup, at the custom setup menu or all that. But we're having a slow pit stop of some sort. He hesitated whenever he pulled in the pit stall. But it's a good pit stop. There's nothing wrong with it. Kevin Harvick, hurry up. Go, 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 go. No one's coming? Go. All right. I've had pit stops where they fuck up at the end, or they fuck up at the beginning, or someone's leaving their pit stall and I sit here and wait for them. I don't want to, but maybe Coy Gibbs does. But we're 22nd after pit stops on lap 15. I'm starting to realize I pit at the end of lap 15 on like every attempt. Maybe lap 16 one time, I don't know. But there's no cars in front of me to check up as people pull off to inner pit road. None of that. Fresh tires can be a bit cold and not grip as much. They do somewhat simulate that in this game. One thing I've noticed in all these runs of this race, trying to make it happen, getting too pissed off or something really stupid ruins the entire attempt, is that I take my pit stop, and whenever I come off with the fresh tires and the car is still in just the same condition as it was before I went in, it's like it's still driving the same. Like I don't have the grip that I want with my fresh tires. We're 10th right now, and a bunch of people still haven't pit. It says the leader is all the way over there in 3 and 4, but odds are he hasn't pit yet. And even after that guy does, probably a guy won't pit till like 2 laps to go, which that's the dumbest thing about this game. We should have a really, really good chance to win this race because we were run really good. We were 6th before we started our pit stop and headed in. We're still running really good. And there's Dale Jr., who always runs up front. There's so many things I mentioned in all the attempts to run this damn race and record this video that I haven't said now, and I've forgotten that I was supposed to mention. Like whenever I turned this game on, I went into the career mode, and I just kind of looked at my old save. I simulated some races. Kevin Harvick would not stop winning, which is weird because I thought that was more of a chase for the cup thing. But no. And then, Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson won, I guess, which is kind of normal. Overall, I don't know why they didn't get the accurate ratings off the 2003 season. I don't know at what point they decided to get them, what they based them off of, but they got all these stats. Racing references existed for so damn long. Okay, so I think Kevin Harvick is the leader? Because this says freaking Ricky Craven is not a lap down, and there's no one in between him and us, so this has got to be for the lead right here. Okay, but I'm 3rd for now. So, can we get Coy Gibbs a win here at Phoenix? I'm thinking so. So there's Jeff Gordon, but Jeff Gordon is not a lap down, so he must have not pit yet, and I think his race is over with because he's staying out so long. He probably could have won those races if he just pit in the right time. Well, there's the guy that I crashed into on the last attempt. I was trying to do this race. I got to the last lap, and then I crashed into Brett Bodine on the white flag. What are you doing? Ricky Craven, stupid. This is just so hard. It is so hard for them to just pull off the track in their pit road. But yeah, the Brett Bodine thing. Yeah, I was 2nd. Couldn't catch Tony Stewart. What are you doing? You dumb fucktard McBogus head. I had to come up with something. I can't get a point across because these AI are so stupid in this stupid EA Sports game. But yeah, I was running 2nd. Tony Stewart was going to win. I kind of accepted that and gave up. And then going into the dog leg, Brett Bodine checked up. I crashed into him, and then I just freaking ping-ponged off of him, catapulted into the wall, and then I finished like 12th or something. I was like, all right, let's try again. Coy Gibbs starts better. Phoenix looks good in this game. Looks really, really good. It overall, it kind of drives good. It's just the setup on this car is not what I want. This is the best this race could possibly go. But Kevin Harvick is fast, and I think he is kind of closing in on me because I'm only so good. I'm not that damn great. We had the pit stop that I finally needed, and the lack of traffic pulling off pit road. I said a bunch of times, I take my pit stop, I get on the track, and suddenly the car is just not fast anymore. It's not what I want. It's not gripping the same. Like, I never get that grip back that I had at the beginning of the race. This time, I kind of did. I was able to work my way around Kevin Harvick eventually. And then Dale Jr., he has fresher tires than us. You know that by like 4 or 5 laps. So if Dale Jr. gets around Kevin Harvick soon, he could win this race. I'm not going to let him. Oh my God. You already know. You already know. Are you seeing this right now? Elliott Sadler. Didn't this guy start on the front row? Am I lapping Elliott Sadler? How? What position is this guy in? Now, they don't put indicators over him to say what position he's in like they do in the heat games. Which, it can be a plus, it can be a minus. For me, it's kind of a minus because I actually start to like that, realize how much I like having the indicators, what position all these drivers are in. Sometimes I don't even know the names of the drivers because they're back markers, but we know Elliott Sadler, lap car that is blocking me. Oh, forget about Kevin Harvick. Went from 0.9 back to 1.8 back. Why Elliott Sadler? What position is this guy in? The game won't tell me shit. Race stats. I can't freaking sort. Oh my God, the game is stuttering hard at this menu. Look, I can't just hold it down or whatever. It's stuttering. Elliott Sadler, where are you? Elliott Sadler is 42nd. Damn, I've only lapped 2 cars. Oh yeah, Brett Bodine quit. Turn the game. I don't know how to pass Elliott Sadler. There's no good place to pause the game at this track as far as I'm concerned. Like, going into the dog leg, not smart. In the middle of a corner, not smart. Maybe the front stretch, which is not that long. Yeah, but right off of turn 2, that was not smart. I don't know if you saw that, but every time I clicked down, the text at the top of the screen that was scrolling, the ticker of random words, was stuttering every time I pressed the button. And it's just like, it was taking so long to load shit, and I don't know what it was. This is the faster console. This is the fat one. It's got more technology, more room to run. And this disc is in fine condition. I don't know what the heck. If like that's the optimal running of this game is just stutter every time I click down to look at the race information. Damn. I got the warm-up I needed. All the other attempts that went so wrong. But you don't need to see that shit. You don't need to see the bitching and moaning of me being infuriated of trying to race my way around these dumb AI. My ideal NASCAR AI in a game would be something like NASCAR Heat 4, but not just running the outside and the inside and the middle for no reason, because there's no dirty air. If there was dirty air, then it would make more sense why they do that. Why am I being raced by Kevin LePage? Can we not? Okay, so now, Ty Gibbs' father gets to do some donuts here at Phoenix. And this video that I've been sitting on for quite a while has finally happened and gone the way that I wanted it to. Isn't Mike Bliss, he drives a 20 car, and then didn't he eventually drive that 0 car right there? That Haas 0 car? I feel like they had a throwback to that Haas 0 car at the Goodyear 400 in 2022. I mean, it probably wrecked because it's Cole Custer, but still. At one point, I got in an argument with some lady on Facebook. Go figure, social media be like that. And they were saying, like, Haas, like, did not exist before Tony Stewart started this team or some shit. And I don't even know what the details was, but basically, we're saying that the Haas had never driven Pontiac and had never done any of that. So yeah, I did some donuts. They were kind of crappy. The walls were too close together, so there's not much room to avoid destroying the car. So, at the highlight reel, can I get like a really nice shot of the car? Yeah, I guess that's kind of nice. Yeah, that's good enough. Get me out of here. Now, we'll go to Victory Lane. Rest in peace, Coy Gibbs. This one's for you. There you go. We got Fuel with the song Quarter from their most popular album, probably, Natural Selection. I think the Fuel album I got my mom was the Greatest Hits, but a lot of the songs from Natural Selection were on Greatest Hits, to be honest. I spent most of my time listening to the Greatest Hits album by Fuel because that's what my mom had. I had to replace that CD for Christmas for my mom last year. Oh yeah, there you go. We led 8 laps. Dale Earnhardt Jr. dominated it and then lost it on pit road. He should have been able to get it back, but I'm going to be honest, I think Kevin Harvick just held him up. I don't think Earnhardt Jr. would have been able to keep up with us. I mean, we were just driving away from Kevin Harvick, and Earnhardt Jr., he had fresh tires, but I don't think that was going to solve all the issue. Jeff Gordon, he led some laps in there. I could have sworn freaking Elliott Sadler, he started second and finished 42nd. What the fuck? Was he one of those guys that just decided to not pit until like ridiculously late? Or did it just his race go that freaking bad? Why? What is this? I don't know. I had it sorted all weird. And then yeah, this guy DNF'd, and we had a few of these dudes lapped. And Mark Martin finished terrible. Darn. Yeah, the Benny Parsons in the number Peacock car. I don't know, I'm looking at this, but we don't need to. I'm just kind of doing it to do it. So many legend drivers, and I mean, the Busch Series drivers, I'm okay with that. I can vibe with that. Damn, Kelly Yarbrough finished 9th. And then these legend drivers finishing top 10 should be a surprise. All right, then. I don't know if there's anything else to say. I'm not sure if I forgot to say anything about, like, videos recorded recently or stuff that I have planned to come out. I'm kind of planning to just chill for the rest of 2022 and not start anything really big as far as, like, NASCAR Let's Plays or whatever until 2023. Just to break that immersion properly of from one year to the other. I still want to do a Christmas special. I have a game ready for that. That it's not a racing game or anything. It's snowy game of some sort. And then I tried doing NASCAR PSP. I probably finished that, and well, I realized that Milwaukee Mile is not even in the Cup Series in that game. So there'd be I finished the Race Now series properly in 2016. I thought I didn't for a second. I was about to revive it and pretend it was 2016 again. Then NASCAR Heat on the Switch. I tried recording the end of that series, and by the time this probably comes out, you already know, but freaking game would not stop crashing after Texas. Something apparently adapted from NASCAR Heat 5, so yeah, Motorsport Games not fixing broken games that they put out. But yeah, thanks for watching this Coy Gibbs Thunder 04 tribute, winning at Phoenix just like his son did in the Busch Series. And I don't know when the next time I'm actually going to do a series on this game. I did career mode, I did 2 season modes, I should have only done 1. And then maybe I could do a quick race mode someday. But I think this is going to be the first episode of the Race Now series on NASCAR Thunder 2004. I just have no intention of actually continuing on with it for a while. See you next time. That's that. And episode over.